the FCT minister is obviously making a name for himself as a rogue minister, as a reckless and irresponsible human being. I say this because everything he has done and said is contrary to common sense and respect for the law. Mr. WIKE and his group have been suspended by the PDP, not only suspended, expelled from the party. Under what jurisdiction will a minister, will an individual, say he's having a national convention of a political party he doesn't belong to? He should have formed his own party and then go for the convention. You know, he's saying that, you can hear him say, the convention must go on. You know why he's saying that? Because the convention is already null and void. Here is why. On the 9th of March, an appeal court judgment came out. 3 issues were discussed. One, the one that did not favor the PDP.
Which PDP?
The PDP. There's only one PDP. WIKE is not a member of the PDP.
Clearly there are factions.
No. Listen, there are people who are not with the PDP, who are claiming to be with the PDP. If he wants to call himself a faction, good luck to him. You will see the way this will end, because his convention does not mean anything because he has no political party to have a convention on. This is what happened. The appeal that came out on the 9th of March this year. 3 things. One, that the convention that the PDP had in Ibadan on 15th and 16th of November last year is invalid. 1.
Yes.
2, that the suspension and expulsion of WIKE and all these Anyanwu and all the members remain valid. 3, that the Damagun-led National Working Committee of the PDP is authentic and legitimate. Now, if you have been expelled from a party and the court says you remain expelled, how can you legitimately, legally say you're a member of the party holding a convention on behalf of the party? Do you get my point? That's all I'm saying. Secondly, if the Magun-led PDP is the authentic PDP, and the Magun-led PDP is the structure that authenticated and organized the 15th and 16th November 2025 election with National Convention in Ibadan, does that convention not remain valid? Now, here we are. The third issue, which was not favorable to the PDP, that is to say the convention remains invalid, is because of the judgment of Omotosho. That's what he said. But another judge said, Judge Akintola said, go ahead, legally go and have the convention. And we stand on that, and we have gone to appeal. This thing is in the Supreme Court. Our appeal is with the Supreme Court. So when WIKE says, you can see the bravado, he knows that this convention he's holding is a joke, it's a jamboree for his friends. That's okay.
If the Supreme Court sides with the appeal court on the legality of your convention.
No, not even that. Okay. Whether before the appeal court speaks on the issue,
yes,
which we know will favor us, I'll give you reasons why. The appeal court, if your case is already with the appeal court, yes, that you should not have this convention, then do you have a right to have the convention? He cannot have this convention. If he holds the convention, it is already null and void. A case came out, a judgment came out yesterday, a copy of our appeal to the Supreme Court, that this convention should not hold. Pending the hearing of that appeal, you go and have the convention, null and void. Now, regarding our hope, that is the PDP hope, that the Turaki-led National Working Committee of the party will be validated by the Supreme Court. We stand on 2 grounds. 1, there's a precedence already. You remember when the SDP filed its list of National Working Committee to INEC. INEC rejected it. SDP appealed. Supreme Court said to INEC, you have no right to interfere in the internal matters of these political parties. Therefore, accept the list that they're giving you. We believe that on that precedence, we are going to be vindicated when our case is heard as a Supreme Court. That is number 1. Number 2 is that the legal right that took us to the Ibadan Convention, which was given to us by Justice Akintola, has not been vacated, has not been set aside. It was now a case between, so all this talk about our case has been, our judgment, our National Convention, it did not hold, it's temporary.
What is your specific prayer to the Supreme Court?
Is that our National Convention, yes, of the 15th and 16th of November last year,
yes,
should be validated. Because once that is done, we can then go on to organize our presidential primaries, at which time we will have a candidate for president in 2027. And APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be the only ones on the ballot. Nigerians need to have an alternative choice.
Okay.